I'm on Eastern time and it is 12:39. Um, about an hour ago, me and my wife finished watching Berserk. Um, chapters, well, not chapters, but I should say episode 1 through 25. They have the 2D version, which is the best version of Berserk on YouTube. And we finally watched it we finally watched it together because I've been watched it, but I was really trying to get her to watch it for so long. And finally got her to sit down and watch it. So we've been blitzing these last couple of days, just going through Berserk and watching it, and um, she liked it. You know, what I'm saying she really enjoyed it. I'm just happy she finally watched it with me, and I'm probably gonna make a video with her thoughts about it. Though I know what she's gonna say a little bit, but she'll bring a different dynamic. Speaking about Berserk, she was like, It ends like that. That's how they end the show." I'm like, "Yeah, that's how they end it. That's how they ended it." But luckily, I have the manga, so I'm like, "Look, at some point, we're very busy. She's very busy, and we're very busy." So I said, at some point, um, you know, dive into it. I got it in here. You know what I'm saying? I got it in the art and entertainment room. So at some point she's gonna jump into that, and yeah, man, it's just inspirational. Berserk is just a fantastic, fantastic story, man. As dope as that 2D version was back in the '90s, dude, they left. There's so much that was left out, and but they covered a lot. I mean, as far as like volumes of manga is concerned, they covered a lot of manga. But it was really good, man. And yeah, we just started talking about other stuff after that, and I thought that was really cool. Just seeing how, just seeing, the development of these characters and stuff that they left out, and um, yeah, man, I don't know, man. I really want my wife to be up in here talking about this, but she's asleep right now. Um, she's asleep, but it was fun, and she was really like, "When is the eclipse gonna happen? I want to see the eclipse." I'm like, "You gotta watch. Wait till you get to the character. Let's get to the character development first. Then we're gonna see the eclipse. The eclipse is on the way. Just wait, because it's look when when we get to that part, it's gonna be horrific. So just just calm down. Let's get to the nice sunny part first. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna get bad real quick." You know what I'm saying? I misspoke. Are there really nice and sunny parts in Berserk? I think it's really rugged. There's a lot of war. There's a lot of fighting happening. Uh, but I guess in comparison to the eclipse, it's not as bad because then you see the whole band of the Hawk get eviscerated. So yeah, it's kind of more sunnier in that way. The good guys are winning before that point. It was good. It was great. You know what I mean? It was great. So I'm gonna read. I actually was reading Berserk a while back. I stopped reading just because I was busy, and like I said before, it's expensive to buy this manga, man. Um, I was buying the mangas. I was buying them like hotcakes, and luckily for me, um, I bought quite a bit when I was in that whole Berserk craze. Long story short, I probably bought 23 copies. I bought 23 copies, and I didn't read all those 23 copies because I got really busy, but I was buying them like hotcakes because the story was so immersive and it was so gritty and high fantasy and dark and, mysterious. And, I thought it was just fantastic, man. I was just enthralled by it. But I really stopped reading when I got to like issue 21 because life happened. But I'm gonna start off where that show ended, and I was gonna start off with volume one, but I was like after seeing that show, even though they skipped a lot of stuff, I'm like, man, like I can't start over again. You know what I mean? I feel like I kind of just read those volumes just watching it. You know what I mean? But It was playing all through my head, but I'm gonna start where that show ended, and it ended, to my knowledge, on volume 13. As you can see, you got the God hand in the back. You got Guts. He's holding Casca. He's got that arm with the blade split, split in half. And he's got that. You can't see it, and you can't see Casca. She's damn near naked. But he's got that one nub, and that yeah. It's so I'm gonna start right here, and yeah, see what's cracking with that, man. 'Cause that's fantastic, man. I honestly don't get inspired a lot by other writers necessarily in the genre that I write in. For the longest, typically you'll catch me reading something that typically you'll catch me reading something that really happened. You know, it's weird. I don't. I mean, I write fantasy. It's the only thing. It's the only genre I really want to write in. But I don't read genre. I mean, I don't read my genre like that. I like to read real events, and then like kind of get some of those ideas and be like, okay, that's interesting. How can I flip that? That part really interests me. Maybe I can make that into a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can try to flip history. Like I love reading about history, so it like works hand in hand. That's honestly what probably stoked the fire of my creativity and just writing fantasy. Like I was like, oh, I already know like all these random tidbits about history. What if I added a little magical element to that? What if I added a dark fantasy to that element? Like, you know what I mean? Or just things that I know, you know what I'm saying? Just know, like, what if I just added a high fantasy aspect to it? Like, what would that look like with all the stuff that I like? And I like horror and I like sci-fi. Like, what does that look like? What will that look like if I put it on paper? So I was like, and I can write. So I was like, let's do this shit. For me, in a lot of ways, I feel like truth is crazier than fiction. I mean, I've heard that saying, and I think that applies for me, man. I think that's why I like reading real events and then think like, oh shit, that's a wow. If I could flip that in a fantasy way, that might be kind of. I might have some right there. You know what I'm saying? That seems to be a real draw for me. You know what I'm saying? That really gets my creative you know, fires going. Yeah, man. And that my point was, but this Berserk though, you know what I'm saying? The writer of Berserk, and I don't wanna butcher his name, man. Kentaro Mira. This dude is this dude is one of the goats, man. One of the goats of this writing, this creative writing, um, this creative writing thing of ours. Uh, Dude, him and Dwayne McDuffie, man, those dudes are, especially in comics and manga, those dudes are just like Mount Olympus. Shit, you know what I'm saying?